eyebrows, I am using this NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Chocolate. And I am using, it comes as double-ended, so I am using the spoolie it comes with to just brush up my hairs upwards. And I'm slowly filling in my brows. So now I'll be using the Frankie Rose Concealer in the shade Fresh, and I will be cleaning up my brows from both under and above. I am cleaning up my brows with this Beauty Creations, it's a very flat brush, and it came with a set. I will be using other brushes from this set as well, but you could use any flat, even an angled brush just to clean them up. So I will be using this small Eco Tools sponge. It came in as a duo, so it comes with this face sponge and it comes with like a smaller sponge. I'll be using this small one just to blend out my concealer from my eyelids, and I will also be using the bigger sponge for my face later on. Okay, so I forgot to show you guys, but I did set down that concealer with some powder. I used the Rimmel London 001 transparent powder. I just applied that everywhere where I put that concealer on my eyelids. Okay, I will be using these e.l.f. Line and Define eye tapes. And the palette today, I am using the GlambyJossie times Simply Gorgeous Cosmetics. It is such a beautiful palette. I had to get it, you guys. This is how it looks. It comes with 35 color eyeshadows, and it's a glitter palette. It has glitter palettes. So the first shade I actually went in with is called I. I am packing it on with one of those Beauty Creations brushes that came in that set that I told you guys about. And I am inspired by a look that Mitch Makeup did on Instagram. You could look her up. I put the picture up there so you could go ahead and look at her work. She is amazing. She does amazing looks, and that is the inspo picture that I am using. So I am actually using the same brush. I am just cleaning off the excess of powder on a brush cleaner. You could get these at Jewelry Box or anywhere. I like to use the same brush when I'm packing on my eyeshadow. And now I go in with the shade called Amelia. It's like a pinky mauve tone. And then I also go in with the color called Red Eye or Ready. I'm not sure which one it is, but I packed those on. I'm not really blending much right now. I am just trying to get the color on my eyelids. Now I am going in with this Morphe M433 brush to start blending. So with that first Beauty Creations brush, I was just packing on those three colors, Amelia, I, and Ready. And now I'm using this brush to blend out those lines to make it look more blended and seamlessly. For this step, I am not applying any more color to my eyes. I am just taking off the excess of powder on the brush cleaner, and I am blending out whatever is already on my lids. And I keep doing that repeatedly for many times. now I am moving on to deepen up the eyes. I am using the color Midnight. This is just a true black and it is super pigmented. I was amazed by the pigmentation in this palette, you guys. Every color I used so far has been extremely pigmented. I'm using this Morphe brush. It came with in a set. It doesn't have a number or name to it. And I am first going to pack it onto my outer corners, following that eye tape just to create that very sharp look whenever I remove the tape. As you can see, it's very pigmented, so work slowly. I dip into the black, apply it, and then I clean off my brush to just blend out that color more easier because black is very hard to work with, you guys. And now I will be cutting my crease. I am using the same concealer, the Frankie Rose concealer in the shade Fresh. And I'm actually using this brush from a professional cosmetic face and body paint. The brand is called CC Beauty. I bought this paint on Amazon and it came with a brush set, and I love that brush because it cuts my crease so much easier. And now, before that concealer sets, I will be using the shade J Fam to apply that right next to the black shade. I will also be adding on top the color called High Five right on top of J Fam. I actually mixed both of them. And now I am applying the shade called Sis. It's a very true gold. And right next to the color Sis, I actually went in with the shade called Heaven Sent, which is just a white. I applied that in my inner corner. For liner, I am using this e.l.f. liquid liner in the color Midnight. It is like a very dark blue. It is almost black. I like to make this small little line where my eyelashes are going to be just so they could blend in easier. And for lashes, I will be using this Angel Lashes in the style Angel's Majesty. I actually used the Kiss Lash Glue in clear. I did not show you, but it is my all-time favorite lash glue. I like to apply my lashes in the center, then my inner corner, and then my outer corner, and press my lashes with the falsies. Now moving on to the face, I will be priming my face with this Beauty Creations Hydrating Primer. It is very hydrating to the skin. I love this. And now to cover up my pores, I use this Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. And I think the Putty Primer can be a dupe to this. The e.l.f. Putty Primer is much cheaper and it covers your pores and smooths out your skin so well. For foundation, I will be using the Frankie Rose Cosmetics in the shade Vintage, as well as the other blending sponge from Eco Tools. For concealer, I will be going in with the same Frankie Rose concealer in the shade Fresh, and I will be setting my entire face with this Laura Mercier translucent powder. I love this powder. I just recently purchased it and it is one of my favorites, as well as the Airspun. That could be another alternative for this powder. And to set my face with this powder, I use the Morphe tapered pointed brush. It does not have a name to it, but I like it because it is pointed and you can get into those small places where the blending sponge doesn't get into. I also used a Sephora Pro Airbrush in the number 55 just to set the rest of my face. And then I went in with the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel in clear just to set my eyebrows down. And now I go back with the shade Amelia and Midnight to blend out the bottom of my eyes and just give it a bit of more color. So for mascara, I went in with the Benefit They Are Real mascara just to apply some of that to my lower lashes. And to bronze, I used the Benefit Hoola bronzer in the shade Bronze. And I used this angled BH Cosmetics brush in the number 1. And to bronze my forehead, I used this Beauty Creations brush. It does not have a number to it, but it has a very unique shape, which is why I like to use it for my forehead. And to contour my nose a little bit, I use this Morphe E49 brush. For blush, I went in with this Real Techniques buffing brush, and I also used the Milani powder blush in Blossom Time Rose. This is my favorite blush, you guys. It is the perfect pinky tone. For highlight, I am going in with this Beauty Creations times Annette 69 highlighter, and I am using the Morphe R36 brush to apply it. To set everything down, I am using the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist from e.l.f. And lipstick, I am going in with the Let's Do Makeup times Live Glam in the shade Pastel. I am applying this first all over my lips, and then I apply another lippy from Live Glam in the shade Happy Hour right in the center, and I blend it out with this Live Glam lip brush. This is the finished look, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I loved this dramatic smoky eye. And if you have any ideas or any other looks you would like to see from me, leave them down in the comments down below. And I will also leave everything, all the social medias from these products down below if you would like to check them out. And I will see you in my next video.